the RPMs to go any higher, and your gearing is done. So with being a 5-speed, I can only go to 140. If I had a 6-speed, I might be able to get it up to 150, 160, but I don't have a 6-speed. I have a 5-speed.
I think that's one thing people don't realize with like 6 and 7 speeds. Like if you get like the 7-speed C7, that shit is ridiculous. Like that 6th and 7th gear, that is what lets that car do 220 from the factory.
Yeah, it's not really the power. Yeah, it's not really the power that gives it the speed. It's the gearing. If you got more gears, you can go faster because it puts less strain on the engine. But I ain't gonna lie though, that fucking shit. Running at I tested that shit on our toll road near my house, just to see what it would reach. I think I hit 145 on the toll road, and then I realized that the bridges weren't level on the toll road.
And you took some fucking bumps there, bud.
I'm gonna tell you right now, hitting doing 145 and coming off a bridge, even though it's only an inch higher, bitch, I went airborne. I was like, fuck. Fucking come crashing down the road. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, we're slowing down.
Dude, I've hit a bump so hard my car has I have the video. You can see the point in the video, like as you slow-mo it, where you see the bump, the camera goes perfectly still because the car was airborne, and then you see shake again. So I have video proof of me smacking a bump at like 90 on a back road, going airborne and then keeping it rocking.
You know, I started off with a front-wheel drive car, a little Chevy Cobalt.
Where it's at, dude. I love that shit.
I had a little Chevy Cobalt, little SS model for a while. I sold it, regretted that decision, but then I bought the Subi, and since I've been driving all-wheel drive, I ain't going back. All-wheel drive is so fucking nice. Bro, I can't drive worth a shit. I ended up in my neighbor's yard the other day. I still got out of it just fine with my bomb-ass tires. As long as I got the all-wheel drive, we good.
I will say that is one nice thing about the all-wheel drive. You don't have to worry about shit. It's just like, oh, you got rain? Cool. Pedal in and turn. You'll be good.
Our fucking toll road by my house it drains like shit. It won't drain for shit. It always gets a lot of water on the road, and it's like just basically a layer of water on the road. Well, I found that out because I didn't realize that was that way until I went to get on it one night. Yeah. I found that out when I went to get on it, but I was in the Subaru at the time, had bald-ass tires on it, and we were fucking hydroplaning everywhere, but I'd be damned, I had it under control. I just turned the wheel and I go that direction. I mean, the whole drive system's fucking great.
That's what I've always said. Like, I don't think people understand in trucks and stuff, it is different. But all-wheel drive in a car, especially like if you get an Audi Quattro, oh my God. Like, I got to drive an S4 Quattro. I want an Audi S5 with a V8 purely because the S4, it's just, it doesn't sound quite right. But I want an S5 with a V8 Quattro purely just because that thing, it was snowy, like icy, nasty roads. Wherever I turned the wheel, it went. It just didn't even question.
Well, another big thing people don't seem to understand, those that do have issues driving in slick conditions, everyone wants to lock up the brakes. Locking up the brakes don't do shit.
You gotta pump your brakes. You gotta pump them.
Well, not even just that. Floor it out. You gotta floor it out in a lot of slick situations. Yeah. Or pump your brakes. That's another good way to do it. You got to stab brake, what we call in truck driving.
I was going to say, for me, I don't have ABS, so I'm manual ABS in this shit.
Yeah. But regardless, I'm like, if you just step on the brake and just stay on the brake, you're not going to do anything. So you're just going to keep sliding.
Mm-hmm. So you got to alternate. You let off the brake, see if you got steering back, brake again.
I ain't gonna lie, I had one the other day where I exited on a ramp that I didn't realize how fast I was coming up for over by my house. And so I took that ramp. It was like a looped ramp. I hit that shit at 100 miles an hour. 100 fucking miles an hour. I was like, oh shit. I didn't think about it before I hit the fucking exit, and I couldn't get back on. I was fucking committed. I sat on the brakes. I started sliding. I was like, okay, fuck this. I fucking slammed on the gas and fucking yanked the wheel. All-wheel drive system saved my ass. I was fucking burning rubber going around that corner. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I say if you can't drive, all-wheel drive is your best friend. If you can drive, front-wheel drive is fun, and if you can drive really good, rear-wheel drive is your best friend.
Shit, so when I had that Cobalt, I broke so many fucking axles on that thing. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you had any kind of power front-wheel drive car, you're gonna need new TV axles. That's one thing.
Oh yeah. Well, I broke one axle doing a reverse donut. Literally listen to it explode. Listen to it explode, bro. It's funny as shit because I got to a car meet that was no one else was there yet, right? Just one other guy, the guy that was running the damn thing. So I kind of showed up. My buddy was like, "Can you do donuts in this?" I was like, "Yeah, reverse ones." I can't really do. I got to slide with the other one. I was like, "We'll do a reverse one." He was like, "Bet you want to do it?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, why not?" Fucking, I had another axle at the house anyways. I wasn't worried about it. Started slinging that bitch around. I hear the crack. I'm like, oh boy. And then you hear the ball bearings rolling all across the I'm like, well, that axle's gone. I fucking rolled it over into a spot. Guy gets out and comes over. You can't do that. I'm like, well, you don't got to worry about that. He was like, what do you mean? I said, I just broke the axle. I'm not going anywhere. He was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, I ain't going anywhere tonight. So I had that happen, and then I broke the transmission. I took it to a drag strip, not realizing how sticky the fucking strip was.
That's why I'm never taking my car to a strip. It's so hard.
Oh, fucking, they're so goddamn, yeah. So I did not realize how sticky it was. I still went through the water and everything. Couldn't really spin the tires in it. Doesn't have enough horsepower to really spin it with that that sticky of a road. So I just went through the water, got water all over the tires, go to take off racing my buddy, and it bounced once, and I was like, fuck it, we'll see if it'll hold. And that shit fucking came down the second time, and I heard it literally splintered the fucking transmission, destroyed the spider gears, destroyed the fucking differential, everything fucking gone.
So everything just did. Nope.
Yeah, everything just broke. I thought it was just the axle, but no, it blew a hole through the transmission. I was like, oh boy. But it was funny because I landed the last time, and I felt it break like that. And all I hear is the announcer say, all right, send the four-wheeler out. He's done. I was like, damn it. Fucking, he comes flying out there with his strap, throws the strap to me. I hook it underneath. He pulls me off the track.
Yeah, I love when tracks like this just kind of know some shit's going to break, but they let you run anyway.
I mean, everyone saw my fucking front end pick up and then slam down. They knew immediately I just broke shit. But I took it to a shop to get it fixed, and he sent me pictures after he took it out. He literally sent me pictures of like the debris of the spider gears and the differential just disintegrated. Big ass hole in the side of it, spider gears all gone. He was like, holy fuck, dude. I said, well, we found the weak point in the system.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, well, now you can just build it better, and that's what that means.
Well, we upgraded to a limited slip, and then I fucking got rid of it.
No, limited slips in front-wheel drive cars are honestly the best way to go. I don't like locked-up diff in front-wheel drive cars. They don't drive good.
Oh, no, I don't do lock, but I had an open diff on it because that's what it comes with stock.
Yeah, I would say most cars.
So I grabbed a limited and put a limited in that bitch.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Some of the most fun you'll have is in some of the Honda V6 front-wheel drive units. Because they have V6 torque, so you can always light the tires. Whenever you want. If it's remotely moist, you can light them tires up. If you've got some like just beater regular run of the mill all seasons, you can always light the tires. That's my favorite part. It's like whenever I'm at a light, I just gotta load it up on the brake, let it go, and it'll squeak the tires every time. Every time.
Yeah. You know, the only thing I dislike about the all-wheel drive system is the torque steer. That's the only thing I dislike.
Well, you get then anything that has front-wheel drive. I get in my car.
Well, well, you get it a lot in the all-wheel drives because you get one fucking set of tires outrunning the other set of tires. So it starts pushing you at higher speeds. That's one reason I don't like them. But there's stuff you can do to minimize that shit.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you get a newer car, that's much less of an issue. That's more of an old car thing. They just didn't fix it.
it's more the way a lot of fucking companies fix it is they put the fucking split. They add a front drive shaft and they move the fucking transmission a little further back under the car. Mm-hmm. Because the problem with that shit is when you got a fucking front wheel or all wheel, you got the fucking axles coming straight out the trans, and then you got the one with the rear axles, which got the drive shaft. So you lose a lot of that power in the drive shaft. So front wheels like to run a little bit faster, and so it fucking outruns itself.
I mean, that's what kind of like a car style all-wheel drive setup. I'd assume if you get, I guess an economy style all-wheel drive setup. When you have like a truck style one where it's the straight drive shaft is the primary, like to the rear is your primary drive shaft. It's a lot more palpable, easier to deal with.
Oh yeah. Also, a lot of the front, the trucks actually have two drive shafts, one forward, one rear.
Exactly, yeah. They have one leading up to the front transfer case, yeah.
Because of their engines and transmissions are longer, so they stick out further back towards the middle.
Seems not makes sense to me, brother.
God damn, the Florida Highway Patrol is out like crazy today.
Hey man, that does not beat MSP on like first week of July or June, dude. Oh my god. It's because they're trying to catch all of the Ocean City people just doing stupid shit in traffic. So they'll be like you'll be rolling through like maybe 15, 20 mile an hour traffic. State trooper in the left lane. State trooper in the left lane. Like one every 5 minutes. Like they're patrolling, dude. It's bad.
Oh yeah.
It's real bad.
See, like this is a prime example of what I was talking about earlier. This Creek guy, technically he's about, I don't know, a mile per hour slower than me. Now, he loses speed on the hills, which don't really bother me. I'm light as shit, but I'm not going to be able to pass him within any amount of time, so I set cruise control. My adaptive will keep up with him, so fuck it. It don't bother me. As long as he stays roughly around that speed, I'm all right.
I need to fix my cruise control in my car. It's been broken like since a week after I got my car. The module just took a shit. And
there's more electronic issues wrong with that Subaru than I can count. My windows don't even roll down except for my driver's side. And you know the funny part about it isn't even the factor they won't roll down. It's the factor that I fucking was like, okay, so maybe it's the master switch, right, on the driver's door? Because it was getting power, but everything else wasn't. So I was like, okay, well, let's try replacing the master switch. What could go fucking wrong, right? So I replaced the master switch. It caught on fire. I was like, oh God.
So you got some.
I was like, oh God. I got a crisscross wire somewhere in that bitch.
I was going to say, you got a short somewhere, brother. Because that thing was getting
I got a crisscross or a short somewhere, but that bitch fucking immediately started smoking.
And all the voltage, brother.
I was like, oh shit. God damn it. I was like, that's going to be more expensive of a fix than I was expecting.
Oh shit. Black Hawk just flew over the house. Where's it going?
And then I got some Freon leak.
What'd you say, brother? Whoever just said something?
I said, how y'all guys doing today?
Oh, we chilling.
We doing good. How about you?
Good. Almost that time to give me the fuck out that skill. Give me up out that skill.
Get him out of there.
Almost time. Got tomorrow and then this Friday, and then after that I'm done.
All I'm going to say, brother, is cherish your time in high school. You'll miss it. I guarantee it. I graduated
I'm trying
last year. Enjoy your time.
Oh, you did? That's nice.
Go do that. Like everything they're going to tell you not to fucking do, go do it because you can't do it once you're an adult. Because I was a kid who kind of listened and didn't do all the stupid shit. I just smoke weed.
Well, for me, what I want to do after I got out of high school would be a truck driver. So, because obviously I see two people driving actual trucks in real life. So,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not a bad route to go nowadays. Not a bad.
I wish I could go back to where I did. I don't know if he's got his mic on. Batman.
I think I heard him talking a while ago. No. I said, "What you got in there, buddy?"
379 feet.
I guess he don't got it on.
What you hauling?
I'm driving 2680.
Oh, that's nice. What y'all hauling?
I'm hauling insulation right now. I'm flatbed.
Oh, so you're the motherfucker that makes my eyes water and my windows are down. Fuck you.
Fucking pollen sucks, bro. That's what I'm dealing with.
Man, I was gonna say, yeah, the pollen here is awful. Like, it was one week, it was cold and rainy and nasty. The next week, I walk outside one morning after, like, it was all rainy last night, and my car is just yellow. Like, the windshield is basically covered over. I'm like, ew, bro, is the pollen that bad this year?
Oh my god! I saw this one time. I saw a TikTok video one time. It was like literally a whole tree fell down with a whole bunch of pollen on it. And I was
Yeah,
like,
and they
oh my
shook
god!
it, and then just like a dust came off of it. Yeah, it's that bad.
I don't know if any of y'all live or have been through Louisiana area down on 10, just outside of Texas. But I swear to God, that is the worst place for fucking pollen. I go through there, and it literally feels like I'm dying on the inside and outside. I'm like, why the fuck is there so much goddamn pollen?
I was gonna say, I survived COVID just to get fucking taken out by pollen, dude.
Bro,
bullshit.
Okay, so my biggest issue, right, is I have issue with like the I think what do they call it, like the depths of the walls in my nose, so I get nosebleeds easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I fucking in pollen season, it's not an issue unless I take allergy medicine because it dries up your sinuses and then it fucking makes your nose bleed. So I have to cut the allergy pills into like fourths and take them, so it doesn't affect as much. Yeah. Tim, it works. I don't know why, but it works.
It don't never do nothing like to me when I be taking allergy pills when even though I'm not allergic to pollen, but it's over here making my eye itchy and stuff.
Nah, bro. I've been taking like I'll take 2 whole Xylitol, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'll take 2 Xylitol pills.
And then the one allergy medicine that I do not like using is where the one you stick up your nose and you're supposed to like close one of your nostrils and you're supposed to like squeeze it and like sniff it up your nose.
Fuck that. That shit's awful.
Yeah, I've used that shit before.
The nasal mist is awful.
Hey, it fucking works. I'll say that.
I don't like using it. I mean it works, but I just don't like using it because it just like you know.
I got the smelling stuff. The one that's got the little thing that you just smell. I got one of those. Mm-hmm. Put it in your nose and just smell and inhale, and you don't have to squeeze anything into your nose. It's just a smell.
That's interesting. I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, you can get them at truck stops. Let me see. What is it called? Vapor Haler.
Oh.
Vapo and Haler, something like that. The scent stick is what it's called.
Can y'all hear me now?
We got.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here, Chris.
Brother.
I'm just sitting here, crisscross applesauce, letting the fucking cruise control do everything.
Man, that's what. See, that's why I like that they added it in ATS because it makes truck driving an actually relaxing experience in ATS now. Like,
I don't know if I want to do the adaptive. I don't like the adaptive, mainly in game, because I don't mind it in real life, but in game, because of the factor that you'll be coming up to someone and then someone will cut over in front of you and adaptive slams on the brakes. Like, fuck you piece of shit.
I mean, it would do the same thing in real life. It's just people don't do stupid shit like that in real life.
Not as much. People still do
not as
stuff
often.
like
I'll
that.
say that. Not as often, because that was the reason I totaled my first car. So.
Hey, I told the other guys yesterday, but did y'all hear about the oversized that's 350,000 pounds that turned over in Temple, Texas? Due to a car being stupid as fuck?
Oh, yeah, that massive pileup, bro, that was filled by one fucking car. That shit was ridiculous.
I don't know if it was a pileup. It was just a single fucking oversized that turned over. It killed 2 and critically injured another.
Oof.
So basically, there's a place out in the, I guess you could say, like the state highways down there near Temple, Texas, below Dallas. And there's this one area where it goes from 4 lanes down to 2. And this load was one of the big oil, like, refinery tubes, right?
Oh, so it just flattened
tube.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. Big ass tube that was 350,000 pounds, had like 100 axles on the trailer, had a push truck behind and in front, had a police escort and an armada of fucking, what do you call it? Pilot cars. Yeah, pilot cars. So some reason, and people locally say that area is well known for oversized coming through there, and always in that area you always get cars that fly up last second to try and go around the oversized before it merges into one lane or the 2 lanes down there. This oversized takes up 2 full lanes. Apparently cars somehow, I don't know, the fucking police escort and the pilots failed their job basically, but somehow that car come flying up around everyone. And I'm assuming it got ping-ponged between the fucking guardrail and the load. And when it did that, it made one of the fucking tire sets, because they all steerables. So it made one of them fucking off track a little bit. And if you know anything about the loads that are 350,000 pounds, you don't secure the load. Yeah. You don't secure the load to the trailer. You secure the trailer to the load. Mm-hmm. And they just sit on there. That's why they're fucking going so slow. Those chains will not hold that load on there if it starts to go. Well, one of the chains broke. That dolly fucking turned, and the load rolled over on the car that did the shit.
Uh-oh. That don't sound good.
I mean...
Oh, yeah, killed both driver and passenger, and the guy in the backseat, I do believe, is the guy that survived. But he was, like, in critical condition. I don't know if he actually did survive or not.
You get what you deserve. I ain't gonna lie. Do stupid shit, win stupid prizes. Darwin Awards. Let's go on with it.
Hey, I have said for years they need to take the warning labels off of everything. We need less stupid people in the world.
Genuinely, that's like, I'm not even lying. That's honestly a good way to turn up the population. Start taking
the warning label off of bleach. If they're drinking it, let them drink it.
No, exactly. Like if they think that's a good idea after the first sip, go right ahead.
People ain't gonna listen, but people ain't gonna listen. So what you gonna do?
Wait, what?
I say people ain't gonna be listening. So because people, that's why some people in this world don't deserve how to drive. On these
exactly. Like I said, just take the warning labels off of everything, and you ain't never gonna have to worry about it.
Especially for truck drivers, because I've seen a whole bunch of signs on the back of their trailers saying like, "Oh, be caution," wide turns,
Shit, I see some truck drivers take some wide turns that they don't even need to fucking take.
Dude,
they go out fucking 3 football fields longer than they need to. It's like, what the fuck? You're not even anywhere near the curb, bud.
That shit pisses me off. I'm like, why are you slowly swinging this corner in a regular ass 53? Like, what are we doing? Just turn the corner like a normal person. There's no light pole. It's just a little tiny curb that's already fucking leveled off for you. You'll be fine. Like, Jesus Christ.
I love it when fucking, I've seen people come around corners and hit light poles and shit. I'm like, dude, when I come around a corner that I'm trying to clear, the only thing I'm trying to clear is that light pole. I'll run that goddamn curb over any fucking day.
Exactly.
The only thing that won't move is that light pole.
I was going to say, what are you spending $8,000 on tires for if you ain't going to use them to get up a curb a few times?
Shit, I ain't spending anything on tires. It ain't my tires.
Man, that's why I say, dude. Some guy asked for extra food, right? And I work at a gas station. That's at least one of my jobs. I work at a gas station, and I'm chilling, dude, and I'm just like, cause it's Royal Farms, if y'all know what that is. Like, we kind of specialize in like being a gas station that actually makes fresh, like hand breaded chicken.
Yeah.
So I have like some chicken, like we got sacked. Like we have nothing. I'm the only person in the kitchen tonight. So I'm trying to cook, trying to make orders and go back and forth. And I finally got chicken down. And I'm like, it was just the fucking greatest thing. Cause this guy comes in and he wants some chicken tenders. I just gave the last 2 out. And I'm like, bro, I haven't got no tenders for you, but look at what's here. I'll give you whatever you want. And he's like, I mean, and he's like, well, I mean, like, there's got to be an equivocation. So, like, I mean, what can you give me? I was like, I can give you this breast, and I can give you 3 wings. He's like, how about 4 wings? I'm like, deal, not my chicken. Like, you got yourself a deal, sir. You want 4 wings? You got them. It really is like one of my favorite things, though, like of my day, to see how happy some people get. It's just like, I got some extra chicken. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Like it makes it a little bit worth it. Job still kind of sucks, but
the job still kind of sucks.
I mean, it's $16 an hour to work at a fucking gas station. I'm not gonna pass it up, but like,
Yeah, I think I estimated mine in the semi truck to be like 36 an hour, roughly.
That's not bad, brother.
Roughly. Obviously, I'm not paid hourly. I'm paid mileage.
exactly. Mileage, but
Money's money,
Ain't
right?
hourly's hourly.
No.
You said
sound
what?
like Tyree. You sound like Tyree now. Instead of hour, he says hour.
Ain't hourly. Hourly.
yeah, it's an hour.
Hourly.
That's an hour. I'm Tyreek.
Gotta get that whole
Yeah,
dollar
we're-
that hour.
Make a Tyree last night for an hour. How he said hour.
You got 10 minutes
hour.
before I hit that whole hour.
Or I told him to say it to say R like a pirate, and then say hour. He said it's gonna sound the same. Hey, look at my stream real quick.
Hold on, I'll say what's going on?
He's
On
just chilling in the
the
passenger seat.
What's
Hey,
up
just
with
chilling in the passenger seat. My cat.
it? No, I'm with it.
Hey, just
Like,
chilling
cat
in
ain't
the
got no
passenger seat.
problems.
He's like, we're good, gang.
Yeah, add that to ATS, interactive animals.
Have like a giraffe sitting in your seat, you know?
I stop and get me a drink or a snack or something. I still got 3 hours to go.
3 hours.
I'll get him an hour in, you know, hour.
I got 3 hours to go.
Get that
See,
whole
one thing
hour
I
in
will
there.
always do is I'll always, whenever I see anyone that has a headset up, or I see them like walk from around the back of the store, which means they probably parked the truck there because not many people park around back, unless you just got to fit someone to a parking spot. Unless you need a true open one to fit it in. And I always like if I see the headset, I don't even ask them. I just add an extra wing in there, just as a hookup, like an extra piece of whatever they order. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck. I appreciate that. I don't wear big headsets, though. I usually wear the little earbuds.
No, I got you. Yeah,
I don't like headsets.
Yeah, you don't see them much anymore, honestly.
Well, I think it's funny because you'll see some truck drivers not even talking on the phone, nowhere near their trucks, not in a truck stop, and they'll be in a fucking restaurant with their goddamn headset on. It's like,
talking to someone. I'm like, what?
well, no, they won't even be on the headset. They won't be using it. It's just on their head. I'm like, we get it. You're a truck driver. No one gives a fuck. Like you're in a restaurant, bro.
Hey, I
I mean, I get it when you're using it, but damn.
I wear mine in the
Like I
shower.
said, I got the little earbud piece that just wraps around my ear.
Mm-hmm.
I wear mine in the shower.
Damn, budget in a hurry.
I wear mine in the shower.
Yeah, I paid too much for this damn thing.
That budget is in a fucking hurry. Well, there's two of them.
Hey, you never know when you're gonna get that call now.
They're in a hurry to move over here to Florida.
Fuck Florida.
I would not be in a hurry to go anywhere near Florida. Bro, my friend in Miami, right? My friend in Miami said he pays $6,000 a month in rent.
And
Yeah,
rent?
fuck that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, there are more
That's
places
than that.
in Florida than Miami, so that
Oh,
is
I know,
also
but
because he's in
still,
Miami.
I just think that's absolutely absurd. Like in
You should
any
go
state.
see fucking what New York charges people.
Well, I know, but that's New York City.
They
Not
charge you
any
like
city.
$2,000 for a closet
Yep.
with a shared bathroom down the fucking hallway.
But
Yeah,
half
I was
a
gonna
bathroom.
say you don't really get a kitchen. You get like a heat plate and a microwave, basically.
And you got to pay for the heat plate and the microwave.
So you gotta buy them yourself. All they got the wall plugs.
Hey, Derpy. Hello?
Burpee.
Yo, yo.
Okay, it works. I thought my signal cut out for a second. Yeah, look,
Another big thing I hate about some of these roads out here is when they repave them. They don't repave the shoulder, so they have that little drop down between the shoulder and the fucking main road. And I go over it like a truck. We usually ride this white line. I hit that shit, and now I'm fighting to keep it on the goddamn road.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely a southern state thing. Maryland, whenever they repave any road, they repave the whole fucking thing. And
Yeah,
that's why
northern, I
like
don't have any issues up north with it, but definitely fucking in the south.
Down
I don't know
south,
what
they
the
be
fuck.
fucking skimping on the road repairs. I know what you mean, dude.
It's called
I did the
South
same thing. I
Snowrunning.
was driving down to South Carolina to get a fucking part for my car. And I was like, all right, let me fucking hop on the shoulder real quick, just fucking fix some shit in my car. So I was like, I can't find some shit, but I know I like dropped it between the seats. So I'm like, fuck it, let's go. I tried to hop on the shoulder, and I fucking bottomed out. Like, this is when my car was pretty fucking slammed, so I only had like maybe an inch of ride height. But I fucking bottomed out on that ledge from the shoulder to the fucking highway, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what type of bullshit is this?
The
I
start of
didn't
your
realize
problem,
before that happened.
Start of your problem started with I was driving in South Carolina.
Yeah, you're not even wrong.
Hey, I live in South Carolina. I understand. I agree. I live in Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh, Greenville, good lord. Y'all got some bad roads out there.
Fuck yeah, we do it. I got a lowered car.
Good luck with that.
Bro, my driving experience is left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left,
Yeah,
right.
literally, dude. People wonder why I swerve, and they're like, "What are you swerving at?" I'm like, "You don't see all this fucking."
Bro, I got pulled up.
I never failed in my car. I'm like, "Well, this ain't your car, bud."
I literally got pulled over one time and the cop accused me of drunk driving. I said, bitch, I am fucking swerving around potholes, sir.
Wow, that's crazy.
See, I live in North Carolina,
They did.
and every time I have to take a trailer down to South Carolina, I'm begging to come back to North Carolina. Our roads are not the best on the planet, but they're way better than theirs.
I will say that they have repaved a lot of the roads in Greenville recently. A lot of the roads are a lot better right now.
I went to North Charleston earlier this week, and it's funny how when you start getting within city limits, the roads get awfully nice. Like the city.
Yeah, they don't give about them out there. In the country, you could be on dirt road and you never know it. You're fucking, it just feels like normal road out here.
And you should like just rocks, hitting the road.
Well, I had somebody in a Discord server that's primarily Europeans ask me, like, are our state lines, like, do they mark them on the road?
You don't have to.
You go from South Carolina to North Carolina, you got into North Carolina. You can see a
It goes from to fucking smooth road.
Like there be a sign on the side of the road, and you will feel the road change. Like literally every state below Maryland, you will feel a physical change in the road surface because
I'm telling you right now, Indiana, you always know when you enter and leave
dude.
Indiana.
Oh my God, they have some awful ass roads. I'm glad someone else realizes, dude.
Even the highways, the interstates are fucking ass.
Awful, dude. Every time I go there. Oh my God.
Bro, yeah, you can I know when I'm getting close to the edge of the fucking state anyways, because it gets more rough towards the edge of the state. So it gets like progressively worse until you just about get to the line, and basically at that point you're bouncing off the top of a hill every 5 seconds. It's like, what the fuck? Then it just goes completely smooth. I'm like, what the fuck?
And yep, now we're back in Ohio.
Yeah.
But I finally got the Europeans to stop thinking of the United States as one country and think of it as like 50 in a trench coat.
Yep. Yeah. That's literally what it is. That's what the U.S. is. It's not one big country. It is literally 50 in a trench coat.
It's like me and another American were talking, and he says, believe it or not, a lot of Americans, if we say we're something, yeah, we'll say we're American, but we're also mostly primarily go off of our state. I'm a North Carolinian.
I'm from Maryland. I'm from Kentucky. I'm from Texas. You don't say I'm from America when you talk to another dude from America.
Yeah.
And
So
just based on saying that, I'm from so-and-so, you can have entirely different culture immediately and just know that. And that's kind of crazy.
Like one day I talked with a guy, and he said, I'm from South Carolina. I said, I'm from North Carolina. And then we got to talking about barbecue and saying we got some of the best barbecue. And I said, well, you guys use mustard base, so, I'm going to at least, I'll give you a little bit. But we got into a whole debate about barbecue.
Yeah,
and some guy
is the way to go with anything. That's all I got to say about it.
But a guy from Texas pitched in and said, well, you guys don't even have real barbecue. And me and the Carolinians went, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's such a real fucking moment.
I ain't gonna lie. It's funny though. Another way we separate each other is also by accent.
Mm-hmm.
The northern accent, the southern accent, the Baltimore accent, because that's a whole different thing in and of itself.
Legitimately, I'm a big Latugans.
And then you get the no accent, kind of like mid-state. But it's funny because I'll go up north and there'll be fucking people pointing out like, God damn, you got a southern accent. They're like, where are you from, Texas? Bitch, Texas ain't the whole South, my man.
You won't
That is
believe
funny.
how
Yeah, you're not
many
even wrong.
people
Some people
ask
from
me.
like
Everybody, that's what.
Michigan
I
and
feel
shit
like
would be like, you're from Texas? I'm like, no, I'm from Maryland. I'm only like 8 hours south of you, dude. Like,
that just sounds just kind of racist when people just be saying that stuff. Like when they be hearing your accent, you just be asking where you from, and you be like, bro, what the fuck?
I'm gonna say, yeah, it don't matter to you. Shit.
I still find it funny that a lot of Northerners with a Northern accent actually, when they hear the Southern accent, I've had people react this way to me, be like, "Oh, you're just a stupid fucking Southerner." I'm like, "What part of my accent makes me sound stupid?"
I was gonna say, how do you think they farm so much fucking shit? They gotta be somewhat smart.
Well, it's funny because I don't know who started that shit, but someone started that shit saying that Southern accents is a clear sign of lack of intelligence. I'm like, y'all are fucking stupid.
No, it's because we decided to fight a war against the United States government. That's our punishment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably. That's probably what it was.
Well, you fought a war against the winning side of the United States government. We'll say that.
All right, Carr, you got to merge in on your own. All right.
I always flash trucks in, dude. I give every chance I can.
And I also flash trucks that are fucking sitting in the left lane doing some bullshit.
Oh, we get a lot of those. You need to start flashing those that sit in the middle lane doing nothing but fucking bullshit. I hate those
I know. I
motherfuckers.
flash them to get over to the fucking right. Because, like, why are you sitting in the middle?
Oh, my God, I get annoyed when they sit in the middle.
About the Carolinas, that South Carolina was the first to secede and North Carolina was the last to secede.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it, honestly. I was gonna say, even the border state was like, yeah, you're tweaking, bud, until they got like dragged into it.
It's like North Carolina's like, we really just want to stay out of it. We don't want to be involved. Next thing you know, Tennessee seceded, Virginia seceded, South Carolina already seceded, and it's kind of like, well, fuck.
I was say, yeah, I was like, well, guess we gotta go now.
And then Lincoln sent a letter to the governor saying you need to raise troops and invade South Carolina. And then we said, well,
no.
Fuck you.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna. We're gonna.
That don't work.
Like, it's funny how they were fine until Lincoln's like, invade those motherfuckers. Like, no.
Look, we might have our differences and we might give them help, but they're still our Carolina brothers. We ain't gonna touch them.
They said, hell no. We're not fucking invading our people. Hell no.
You know, one thing I am glad that the cops are starting to enforce is that goddamn stupid Carolina squat shit.
Yeah.
They actually started enforcing it in South Carolina. They're giving out tickets now.
A little bit of squat in a truck is all right. Like 2-3 inches difference front to back looks kind of good. I can't lie. Especially like if they're
Oh God, we got a squatter in here. Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
Look, I'm fine with anybody.
The trucks you're complaining about are like a foot difference, like 6 foot.
My issue with it isn't technically the factor it's squat. It's the factor of how unsafe it is. Because when you raise that bumper up that fucking high, and this goes for any lifted truck that's that fucking high, you create an issue where you will literally go over a fucking car before you goddamn fucking hit it.
Well, and it's like,
they can't see shit out of it either.
Lift a truck within reasonable limits.
Your hood be touching the sky.
Well, another issue I see with the squatted is once they go up to a certain point, they can't see over the fucking hood either.
They literally can't see. They're looking around the front of their truck in traffic. It's fucking ridiculous.
And I'm
like, that's what I mean. Like a tasteful one, like 3 inches max.
People are like,
a little bit of tire and shining all the way up the front. It looks nice.
We like doing it because it gets attention.
Because that's where
people say we like
Mexican truck culture.
People say we like doing it because it gets us attention. I'm like, bitch, we're just all standing there looking at you, calling you a fucking dumbass. That's all we're doing.
Yeah, the attention you're getting is like, I can't believe you wasting money on that. What kind of idiot spends that kind of money?
Kind of like that. And I mean,
idiot.
It's not. Is why I drive like It's because all my
Now-
cars I think it looks.
So now,
But like when you put like 20 degrees of camera on a car and it's like I look fucking cool. I'm like, I mean,
Oh,
yeah, I
God,
guess
no.
it looks kind of clean in a way, but like, why? Like you're making it undrivable. You go through tires like bi-monthly.
Bro, I went to a car meet the other day. We all had to park out in a grass field next to the car meet. And we had a guy come in with a fucking camber like that. And he fucking come in and he, instead of just parking in the fucking flat area, he decided to take it up to the fucking hilly area. I'm like, oh God, this is going to go bad. Gets stuck 2 seconds later. They had to get a four-wheeler over there and almost couldn't get him out with the four-wheeler. Ripped both of his bumpers off, front and rear.
Dang.
And by the way, he did not have them zip tied on there. They were literally fastened onto the car, and he had diffuser on the car too. So he ripped everything off.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
like-
That's the best way to secure it because, for one, either our stock mounts are probably broken, and two, it's way easier to put it back on than putting stock mounts on.
No, that's.
every
I'm
fucking
not
time.
talking bad about zip tie. I'm saying he didn't have it zip tied. It should have been zip tied.
Oh,
Because if you have a lowered car like that, your bumper should be held on by zip
I
ties.
was saying, it should be held on by zip ties. So it flexes
My bumper is held on by zip ties because when they break, I can just replace it. Or all I got to do is snap it and pull the bumper up.
Exactly.
It's
So
like,
yeah,
I'm all
mine is held on
for-
by zip ties.
if you lift a truck within reasonable limits, at least the truck can still be used for towing something or hauling something. When you squat a truck, you just ruined a perfectly good truck.
I was gonna say, you literally can't do anything with it. And that's what I mean, like a tasteful squat, like maybe 3 inches where you can still use the fucking truck. But like, honestly, I don't understand like the squatted lifted trucks. Because I'm more thinking of like when you lower a truck and have the rear sitting a little lower than the front. It just looks kind of clean.
Well, that's because
you know,
the
I
front
don't think they
suspension
should
usually
ever-
can't go down.
Exactly, I know.
Same
And
as
it's
the
just, that's
rear.
just kind of how it works. And it looks kind of good. Like on a square body with a little bit of squat. Woo! I'll say like lowered,
Like
sitting
some
like
people-
3-4 inches above the ground. Yes, they look hot. But I don't know
Some
about
people
lifted
lower
trucks.
their trucks because they got mobility issues and they have to lower their truck in order to be able to get in and out of it because they couldn't get in and out of it at stock height. But that actually makes sense to me.
For me, it's just because that shit looks clean as hell. Lowered trucks are some of the best looking vehicles on the planet. I don't care what you say to me. That's a fact.
Just because
I
you
think
say
they've
that's a
done-
fact, don't make it a fact.
It is simply a fact.
Back it to you.
I think if done right and it's a show car, maybe.
More what I'm talking about, because
Just-
most lower trucks are show trucks. So
Yeah, I could see where people. I mean, different strokes for different folks. I've always heard, but
like for me, like my ideal tow rig is a slammed GMC 3500. Just put that shit on its nuts, like 2 inches.
no,
Well,
no.
explain a fact though. That's a fact.
I'm gonna say 3500 with a gooseneck in the back, slam.
you're gonna be the type of guy that gets one of them things you hang from the tow hitch that looks like a set of balls, so you can drag your balls against the ground.
Nah, I do get stuff like that, but I get like I had mud flaps that are stock for my car, and I had them up front, and I'm gonna put them back on once I finally settle for a ride. I have
Ew.
like, taken them.
Ew.
I'm gonna put them back on. I'm literally just gonna let them fucking drag because and just to show how low the fucking car is compared to stock height. I'm just gonna.
I had a buddy. I had a buddy that had a stock fucking, well, it wasn't stock, but had like a base model Cobalt, right, the 4-door version. He actually put a turbo on that engine and upgraded that fucking engine, and he had like fucking 400 or 500 horsepower in that bitch, right?
Jesus.
And he put it on bags. So it's a straight up,
So
you know,
it
and he
like
didn't do
shit.
anything else to it. It literally fucking, you could not tell it had that type of horsepower. It was nice. I liked it. He had the interior decked out, but did nothing to the exterior to indicate that it was any type of special car. Well, it's funny because he'd roll into truck stops and he had a setting with his bags to make fun of those fucking squatted trucks. He had a setting. He'd click on the fucking bags and it'd be up the front all the way and drop the back all the way on the ground. He'd be dragging coming in. I'm like, oh my God, dude. You can literally see the spars coming off of his ass coming in.
No, it's just so I can lay my shit on the frame and then pick it back up a little bit. Because I don't want to be like these static guys who drag frame all the fucking time. That's just like that's not it. Like I want to be able to scrape in a few spots just because, you know, it's like, ooh, I scrape. But like, it'd be nice to be able to stand in the car just in a fucking spot.
You're breaking up.
I did lower when did my lower on
Oh my god, you need to mic, my dude.
right?
He can't fix his mic, bro. He in the truck.
Oh.
He's like I said, he's breaking up. He's in a bad area.
Never mind then.
Just pull up a little bit real quick.
How the fuck do you get my lane? That better?
He's getting there.
Left lane warrior. Yeah. Well, oh, the line's breaking down.
Man, you know what my favorite thing to do is?
Alright, there we go.
One thing I will do that is
I had to switch channels and rejoin.
Most people kind of find it odd that I do.
Let's go.
Is I'll like cruise whatever I'm trying to cruise in the left lane, right? So maybe that's like 70 and I'm just barely passing the cars in the right. And that's fine by me because I'm not really trying to get anywhere. And if someone rolls up on me, I always accelerate to whatever the speed that I start pulling away from them. And then I kind of dial it back a bit, start cruising at their speed, right? And I live, like, the reason I do that is because I have an $800 radar detector in the front of my car. So I'm always trying to keep them safe. So like I'll hop in the right as soon as the cop with like the little radar thing pops up. And I'm like, I give them like the hand out the window, slow down, and I tap the top of the car. Like there's a cop. Sometimes they don't get it, fly right on past me, get pulled over. And it's fucking hilarious. Other times they're like, thanks. Because they have no fucking clue. They're just sailing on into oblivion. But it's definitely a fun thing to do. Just protect other people with your radar detector.
Has anybody been having problems getting kicked out of the server today or no?
That's just an issue on 150.
That's the issue on 150. Yeah, I was about to say that too.
Oh my, you got a radar detector and is this your personal vehicle or your semi-truck?
Personal vehicle. I don't drive a truck, brother. If anything, I fly planes.
Oh, I thought you did.
But yeah, I've got it in my car, and I try to help either truck drivers or anyone who's just a fellow speeder, if you will.
Yeah, speed traps are just a government money pit trap.
Can you help me?
I mean, where the fuck are you at? I don't know.
Louisiana.
Hell no, brother. They got some shit down there.
Yeah, that's right. Unless you want to get eaten by an alligator. Well, you see, alligators can't eat me because I eat them first. Oh shit!
Man, I'll tell you what. I actually tried some gator meat at an air show because they had the little stand. Gator meat ain't bad, dog.
Tastes like
It's really not bad. I was like, shit. People made this shit sound like it's just awful and taste bad. It don't even taste like that bad.
Did you know gators can climb fences?
Yup.
Yeah.
I've seen that shit. That shit's
I've seen
scary.
those videos. I see, like, what the fuck? I did not expect them to be able to climb that bitch.
I mean, they're basically a really fucking big iguana. They're just a little more flat. That's it.
They're
I'm pretty sure it matters who cooks alligators.
They also fast as fuck, boy.
They're not.
So yeah, when they decide to run at you, they're fast, but they can't run for very long.
You see, it's not that they're aggressive. It's just they don't like to get. Actually, I hit that bus on accident. Down.
You think something? Don't leave you be.
Dirt beer, you on one?
This one time, I got stung by a bee like 3 times.
So you sent mine online.
You here in the
Hey, what'd
chat.
you do to the bee, bro? There's no reason.
He needs milk. He needs milk.
I didn't do
I didn't
nothing.
know if you were
That's
AFK.
why animals are on my neighborhood. You know how many?
In my neighborhood. My neighborhood.
Right now.
No, how many animals I see?
Yeah, you what?
There's always like deer, skunks. Can this person go faster if I drop some stuff? Go faster. What are you doing?
So slow?
Oink oink.
What you mean?
I'm staying on this lane because these cars up here going slow.
But as I was saying though, there's always like wild animals around my neighborhood.
No cars
like,
coming. You're good to come behind me, DJ, if you want to go around this 18 more.
There's like deer, raccoons, skunks, stuff like that around my neighborhood.
Hold on. What was that you?
What the hell?
I'm going around this person.
And here goes the last spike a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Don't do it.
Shit.
Don't do it.
What this car right
Another
here?
one. Another one.
That shit slowed me all the way down. Holy hell.
Derpy, did you hear about the shit that happened in Charlotte?
The long last spike. Hold up.
Yeah, you got
Take the time.
There's always shit happening in Charlotte. What happened this time?
Apparently, 2 U.S. Marshals got killed.
Oh shit.
I can't remember. Apparently, they went to go serve a warrant to a felon who owned a gun, and he killed like 4 officers, and either like 2 or 3 are in critical condition.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you.
That man says I'm going out in a blaze of glory.
I was gonna say, yeah. If I'm going out and I do have firearms and it's a government festival, I don't give a fuck if they're like police. I don't give a fuck. I'm going out in glory. You're not gonna fucking.
I don't know why, but oh my god, I just
random federal bullshit. I'm with it. I was gonna say, if I were him, I guess if I would have been thinking his hit mind, like if he just had the common thought to actually be efficient tactically.
Bro, I'm getting a lot of lag spike right now today.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is cops aren't trained against they're trained against your average criminal. All right.
The lag spike. Oh my god.
And that's kind of the problem. Like,
I'm not liking this.
You have an issue with someone who's actually semi-tactically and adept and knows what the fuck they're doing.
That's why doing these spot lags
cops are just fucking shit out of luck. Like a lot of them are not trained.
Go for me. I don't want to hit you.
They're just trained to handle like other shit.
There we go.
Apparently, what happened was he killed.
What the fuck?
I think he killed the marshal. And then
Can you chill, dog? Jesus. I don't mean to be an asshole, but like everybody you've talked over at this point. Jesus.
It's normal over here, bro.
Nah, I know. But it's like as soon as we start talking is the issue. Like it's not that it's a continuous sentence.
It's normal, bro.
You gotta tune the people out. Tune the people out to just hear the people you talking to.
Right.
Fuck that.
Good people if you need to.
Yeah, fuck that. I understand learning to talk over people. This ain't that. Normally it's pretty fucking calm in here, so let's not start that.
That happens like
Start
all the
what?
time. We can do that later.
anyway, moving on from this crap.
Right.
Yeah. Especially when they get louder.
So apparently what happened was a guy killed a marshal, or both of them. I don't really know how the order of events went, who died when. They ended up shooting his ass. He died, and then everybody in the house decided to pick up guns and start shooting back.
Oh shit!
So that's just proof of what would happen if.
They tried to take shit from us, dude.
Yeah.
Much? Do you got your frames in your corner of the screen?
I would hope not.
I mean, I think you can turn that on. It's like a little dev console thing.
Yeah, I was joking. I know you can.
Oh no! You said I hope not. I'm like, what do you mean? I hope? I want to see my frame.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
Gotta love when the guy barely crawling is trying to pass you. You're about to see him here in a second.
Yeah, I see him in your mirror.
Yeah, look at him. He barely crawling faster than me.
He's like a mile an hour faster.
I'm already fucking running slower because I'm following Creek. So I could literally step on the throttle right now and pass this guy.
He'd be like, damn it.
I've maxed out now, and I'll stay that way too.
I was gonna say, no,
He's really barely crawling now. I'm
Dude,
gaining
that's
on
a
the creep
cool thing
now.
to do. Like when people are like cruising and like like they're right up on my bumper in the right lane, I'll hop into the left lane and just pick up just enough speed to where they never can fucking get past me. I'm like, you want to ride my ass in the right lane instead of passing me, dude? Come on. So we can
See, this is another reason I never would have tried to pass both of us because we're both going the same fucking speed, which means you got to pass both of us.
And now look where he's at. Someone cannot make it through here. This is how traffic forms, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got a car line behind him of about 20 cars.
Jesus Christ.
You'll see as soon as he gets out of the way, you'll watch all the fucking cars go by.
I mean, at least they're giving him room. And no one's on his bumper.
Yeah, but they're probably cussing him out right now.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. I do the
Oh, he
same
wants
shit. I'm
over.
like,
Oh, okay.
okay.
He been getting cussed out the last 5
And now
minutes.
Yeah, he's slowing down. Now he's going to slow me down.
Oh, boy, dude. You should have just
He let
stuck with
one
it, dude.
car go. Let one car go.
Oh, my God.
What's so special about that car?
Bro, we get entertainment right here.
Oh, man.